Hi, I'm Edd Kimber, winner of the Great British Bake Off, and today I'm going to show you how to make a strawberry cheesecake tart, a really delicious dessert. So to make our cheesecake, what we need is some Country Crisp, some melted and cooled butter, and then for the filling, we need some cream cheese, sugar, a little bit of vanilla bean paste, and some double cream. And then for the topping, we need some strawberries, a little bit of sugar, and some lemon juice. So to make the base, what we need to do is put the Country Crisp into our food processor. And if you don't have a food processor, you could just put that in a plastic bag and hit it with a rolling pin until it's nice and fine. So we're just going to process this until it's a really nice fine crumb. And then we're going to add our melted and cooled butter. And then just process that until it's nicely combined. So once that's nicely combined, we can add that to our lined and greased tart tin. And we need to press that in firmly so that when it cools, it sets firm. So just use the back of a spoon to press that down into a nice even layer. And you need to make sure it is really well compacted. So when that's set like that, we're going to pop that in the fridge to chill for about an hour, just until it's firm. So while the tart is chilling, we can make the filling. And for that, we're going to make a no-bake cheesecake. So really, really simple. So for that, what we need is some cream cheese. And then a little bit of caster sugar. And just a little bit of vanilla bean paste. I'm just going to mix that together until smooth. And if you don't have a mixer, you can just do this by hand with an electric hand mixer or a wooden spoon. So once that's nice and smooth, all we need to do is just whip some cream to fold through this to make a really nice light base. So we've just got a little bit of double cream, and we just want to whisk that until it's kind of soft peaks. So when that's nice and soft and velvety, I'm just going to add about half of it to the mix first. And you can just beat that together, not having to worry about holding in the air. You just want to lighten the mix. And then the second half, you're going to fold through, and that's to keep the lightness from the cream. So if we add all of that in there like that, and then just carefully fold that through, and it'll leave you with a really nice light cheesecake mix. So we're going to add our strawberries to the pan, along with a small amount of lemon juice and a little bit of sugar. And we're just going to stir this together and let that sit over a low-medium heat, just to bring out the juices of the strawberries. You're not trying to cook the strawberries, you just want to bring out the juices so that you can make a syrup with them. So when the strawberries have released a nice amount of juice and the sugar's dissolved, you need to remove the strawberries, leaving the juice behind. So use a slotted spoon so it all drains away. Pop that back into your bowl. And then what we're going to do is reduce the syrup that's left behind, so we have a nice syrup that we can glaze the strawberries with, making a really nice glossy strawberry tart. So once the tart has chilled and the filling's made, it's time to assemble our cheesecake. So we take our filling and we're just going to spread that evenly across our base, giving us a nice layer of cheesecake. So just use the back of your spoon just to spread it out nice and evenly, covering the entire base. And then that can go back into the fridge while we make our topping. So when your tart is chilled and you've made your topping, it's time to assemble and serve your tart. So release the tart from its tin and place on your serving plate. And then we're going to take the strawberries and decorate the tart. Just spoon the strawberries over the tart. And then we can take the syrup we made earlier and just glaze the tart with it, and it'll give it that really luscious shine and it will just look really, really delicious. So that's how I make my strawberry cheesecake tart. And for more recipes, go to jordancereals.co.uk.